everyone, I'm Madeline, Bowery's Director of Engineering. For today's demo, I'm going to show you a little bit about our narrative components. So I'll get into exactly what that is when we get into it, but for here, I'm going to jump into actually our taxes section. So I'm going to the income approach and tax info. And I'm going to use our current tax liability discussion just as an example of how this works. So you can see here, this is all pre-filled for me. I have not made any adjustments to this. If I were to come in here and make adjustments, it does show this modified signal. But what I have here is essentially all fields pulled in. And on the back end, my team has helped build out the language that gets generated based off of your current subject. So you can see, you can pull in the tax year and the tax rate, and this pulls from what we have. If I was to go ahead and update this to 2023 taxes, you can see down here that the field updates as well. I can also come in here and add anything I want to. So let's say, there's additional information for this tax liability discussion. I don't know what that is because again, I'm an engineer, not an appraiser. But let's just say I want to add some additional, and I can't spell or type, which is actually my job, add some additional language to this discussion. Perfect. So this sentence will now actually export when I convert this subject property to my Word document. So yeah, it doesn't have to be at the end, it can be in the property. The other cool thing that you can do with this narrative component is actually save and reload content. So let's say I want this sentence to be in every single one of my tax liability discussions. What I can do is create a new block, enter the template name. I'm going to name this Madeline's tax demo. And then once I save this, this will actually go into our content library so that any appraiser can come and use this. I'm not sure that anyone is going to want to, but they have the option to pull in this one sentence. So if I open up this content library now, you can see I'm currently using my tax demo. If I want to go back to the default language made by Bowery Valuation, I can actually use that block instead. And you can see that it got rid of everything that I was adding. This is super helpful. For instance, Max created this Oregon taxes write-up. One cool thing about our application is we've really designed it to work with every asset type, every geography. But because of that, if you want really specific language, that's where this component content library actually really benefits. So I can use this block instead. Let's say I'm in Oregon, and I can quickly and easily pull in all of the information that's needed for those Oregon taxes. Same thing goes for any state that you can think of. As long as an appraiser has language that they want to save and reuse, all you have to do is open up this content library, use their block, and move on. So I'm going to go back to our default, save the page, and that is a little bit about our narrative component.